What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and today I've got another unboxing for you. Today we'll be unboxing the World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth Collector's Edition. So I actually own all of the World of Warcraft Collector's Editions. I have them all lined up on my on my bookshelf, starting from Vanilla all the way through Legion. So this is the newest one that just came out. This one is actually a little bit of a departure from the previous ones, so we'll kind of take a look at the contents and see what's different. Typically, these are large, hard boxes. They come with the game itself on a disc, plus an art book, a mouse pad, sometime a behind-the-scenes Blu-ray or DVD, the soundtrack on a CD, and a couple other things. Usually some little extra thing. This one, on the other hand, has been totally redone and kind of made more digital. Most of the content is actually digital in this newest one, and then it still has some of the things that are similar to art books, similar to the previous releases, but a bit switched up this year. So I'm glad that they are actually putting some effort into it and are kind of trying to give you something new. Some people kind of wish it was like the older ones, but I think it's good that they're kind of innovating a little bit and giving us a little bit of different contents in here. And I think it's a good update for the times as well. So this one is sealed. As you can see, it comes completely plastic wrapped here. So before I do anything, I'll probably just go ahead and pull this off. It does have this insert in the back, like most of the other ones did, but this will actually come off when we take off the plastic wrap. So let me go ahead and pull this off. The other good thing, if you weren't aware, is that if you've bought this game digitally, so if you ordered it from Blizzard digitally from your Battle.net client, if you buy the Collector's Edition later on, at least before the end of 2018, and you register the code that's in here for the Collector's Edition version, not only will it upgrade your existing Battle for Azeroth key to Collector's Edition, but it will also refund you in Battle.net balance the amount that you spent on the digital version. And that's awesome because it basically will cover, like I think the digital version was like $50, so it'll cover like 3 months plus of your WoW subscription. Basically for free. You can pay your WoW subscription with your Battle.net balance. So that's what a lot of people did. That's what I did. I pre-ordered it digitally so that I could get in right when it's opened. I've been playing it for like 2 days already now. And then now that I have this, when I register this code on my account, it will refund me the amount that I spent on the digital copy back in Battle.net balance, which is pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and take this back thing off. So this is held on with just some kind of like easy remove adhesive. So you can kind of see that there. And sorry for the focus here. So having a hard time focusing on the plain white piece of paper, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and pull off the adhesive. So let me just go ahead and show you the back insert real quick. Oh my gosh, the focusing is terrible today. All right, so there's the back insert. On the right-hand side, you can see all of the digital in-game stuff that you'll get for all the different Blizzard games when you register your Collector's Edition key. So this stuff is all digital. As soon as you put the code on your Battle.net account, you'll get all this stuff in these games. And then this actual box comes with a digital key for the soundtrack in the game. So I think this is the first time that it doesn't come on a disc. It does have a hardbound book, but it's actually like a storybook and not an art book. So that's a little bit different. And then it comes with a Horde and Alliance dual-sided Mark of Allegiance coin replica. So instead of a mouse pad or any other little trinket, it comes with a big metal coin replica. So no making of documentary, DVD, or Blu-ray, which is kind of a shame. I really like those. But there's a lot of stuff on their YouTube page now these days and things like that that show the making of it. So I'm thinking they figured that they post all that sort of making of documentary style stuff on YouTube and places like that already, so they don't really need to put it on a disc. Back when WoW first came out, YouTube didn't really even exist, so there was no place to like distribute like a documentary about how they made it. But nowadays, there's plenty of streaming sites, so you really don't need it on a disc, I suppose. So let's take a look at the box itself. It's got the exact same dimensions. It's made out of the exact same material as all the other WoW collector's editions. It's hard. And it's kind of got a slightly, like barely metallic material that the print is on. The World of Warcraft logo right here is embossed. And as you can see when I kind of run the light over it, the pattern on the edge is slightly embossed as well. So you can see when I run the light over it, there are all the parts that kind of look like they stick out. Those are all have like basically kind of a shallow embossing on them. And it does have a little bit of like a silvery kind of sheen. So here's this. And it fits exactly in with all of the other collector's editions. So when you have these all up on the shelf together, the World of Warcraft logo is basically in the exact same spot right in the middle, and then it has two symbols of some sort on the top and bottom. So they look really good when you line them all up. The same globe logo is on the top there, and the bottom it does have printed art on it. It's just doesn't have any logos or anything like that. And here's this side. So again, this is just similar to the bottom. It's just kind of the textured art that sort of matches the rest of the packaging. So go ahead and set that aside. So here we go. So the first thing we have here is the dual-sided book. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't open this up real quick. And then we can take a peek at the actual book. I believe you can also, if you're just interested in the stories, I believe you can actually read the stories themselves online. But this book, in addition to being really nice and cool and collectible, it also has some exclusive artwork that is not online. All right, so this is a hardcover book. It's still, again, it's got that kind of slightly metallic sheen to it, and all this is embossed. So this Alliance logo right here is embossed, as is all of the artwork on the edges. Same thing with the Horde side. That's embossed as well. So is all this outer part. Kind of metallic-y. And this is what the spine looks like. So the spine is actually flipped as well. And this is embossed too, this little fake rivet right here. So that's pretty cool. So if you're looking at the Horde part at the top, it says Horde, a good war. And then if you're looking at it from the Alliance side, you look at the spine, it says Alliance Elegy. So I won't show you the whole thing. We'll just kind of flip through it briefly. So it has your faction-specific artwork kind of in the front cover part there. Nice, thick, glossy, full-color pages. Actually, it's not quite full color. It's kind of like sepia tone. But like here's an example of some of the artwork that is exclusive to the book itself. So you can read the text, I believe, online for free, but you can't get any of this artwork or anything like that. So yeah, and it's kind of, the pages, instead of being just white, they kind of have this like fake weathering on the edges, and it's all, the pages are kind of look old and worn, like they're in like sepia tone. So that's kind of cool. It kind of has the feeling of an old tome. And the text is kind of in a slightly like stylized sort of font. So it gives it kind of really that cool high fantasy sort of look. So at the end, right in the middle, you see Teldrassil burning. Spoiler alert there. If you know anything at all about the expansion, I'm sure you've already seen this or you already know about it, so it's not that much of a spoiler. Flip it over to the Horde. You got Horde logos on the inner part. Same style pages, same kind of feel to the artwork, same kind of fake worn sepia tone kind of stuff going on. Lots of cool exclusive art and things like that. So it's not a straight up art book, but it does have stories which the other collector's editions ones didn't have. So that's kind of cool. It's at least something different. Now, here are the two sort of main components here. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can get this out. This thing is like in there. Oh man, this is heavy. So this is the replica coin. It's bigger than my palm. I can hold it in one hand, but it's pretty big. And it's really heavy. I didn't expect it to be so heavy. So this is the Alliance side. And as you can see, I mean, it's really thick and big, and this is not just a little embossed. Like, this sticks out a lot. And here's the Horde side there, and it's kind of got a cool like wood grain sort of look behind the logo too, which is cool. So yeah, that is like legit metal. That's heavy. I like that. That's cool, and it's got its own little spot in here that it kind of locks into. I'm gonna put mine with the Horde side up. Okay. And then here are all the codes and stuff. So, what we have here is, let's see, a Blizzard Play Free, code. Let me see what that is. Oh, that's just this one is just an advertisement for the trial versions of some of the Blizzard games. And then this one is actually a 20% discount on the Blizzard Gear store. So you can use that for that. And this is a really cool envelope. It's kind of a cardstock envelope that's matte black, but it's got this like glossy black and glossy gold artwork on it. Looks like a really fancy invitation or something. And it kind of opens like this. I'm going to open it slightly off because I think this is where... So yeah, when you open it, it's got the gold Horde and Alliance symbols on it, which is really cool. And then, let's see. So I'm going to kind of open it, show you like this. The first one is your Battle for Azeroth game key. And that has a code on it that you put into your BattleNet client. Let's see. And I think it actually... Let's see if it opens up. Yeah, so there's some info inside about the prerequisites and how you add it to the BattleNet client if you've never done that before. Then right under that is your soundtrack key. Same thing, has some credits and stuff like that in the back, and then it opens up on the inside and tells you how to redeem it. So yeah, and then the last thing in here is actually this little box that's underneath of the envelope that has all your codes in it. And this, I believe, is a stand for your coin. So I'll probably leave this in here for now until I decide if I want to display it somewhere. But basically, it's like 3 little brown plastic pieces, and they're in a little sealed bag. And you just put them together like it shows you on the box, and it just makes a little stand so you can set your coin in it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not going to open that probably unless I actually go to display it anywhere. But it's awesome that they give you a little display stand for that. So you can either keep it in the box or actually put it up so people can see it, which is awesome. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. So to recap, you have your trial app advertisement, your Blizzard Gear Store discount codes. Then you have your soundtrack key and your collector's edition Battle for Azeroth key. Those both come in this cool, fancy black envelope. That goes right in there. And then this is like a little protector here. And then you've got, I'm gonna see if this will fit. See, that's my one complaint with these collector's editions, is that this thing never fits in the box. I wish it was like slightly smaller, like the size of the book, so it can fit right in here. But because it's like just a couple inches too big, it doesn't really like fit right in the case. I wish next year, if they make another collector's edition for the next expansion, just make this like 1 inch smaller. So it'll just make it the same dimensions as the book. So we can put it right here and not have to fold it, because I'm going to have to like slip it somewhere else or fold it if I want to keep it. And usually I like to keep it, so I'll probably just fold it in half or something. But yeah, so you have this little protector and then your storybook right there. And that all just slides right inside your hard slipcase. If you want to see inside of this, it's really nothing. It's just matte black. And the artwork kind of wraps around a little. So just slide that back in there. Oosh. That's it. So thanks everybody for watching this. If you like this unboxing, if you like WoW, if you like video games, collectibles, sci-fi, fantasy, any stuff like that, go ahead and click subscribe down below. And also be sure to hit that notification bell down below, so that way you won't miss any of my future content. So thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.